What's up, guys? DL43 here doing another video on my channel. Today we're actually Funko Pop hunting down at Vintage Stock. I was gonna say Five Below because I'm hoping to find some really cool stuff. Five Below is a place I always go randomly because sometimes I like to check out to see if it has new stuff, and hopefully it does because again, I'm really looking for some cool pops. I don't know what I'm looking for. There's nothing specific actually. It's more like just going just to have fun because Five Below, there's nothing I'm really on the hunt for, but maybe I'll find something there. But yeah, if you guys could, make sure to smash that like button and hit the subscription. Every subscription, every like helps out the channel immensely. And let's go down to Five Below and hopefully find some really cool pops. To Five Below, which we did in the past video, but there is some crazy stuff. Like they got Naruto with Rasengan. Let's see, E.T., Gore. Over here is the highlights I wanted to show, which was like Rasengan, Naruto, Minato, and Zoro, which are great pickups I'm going to be getting. Over here they have like Valkyrie. They have more over here and things like that. Here, there's like a ton of Naruto Rasengans and all this. There's like Jordan Peele and kind of a lot. So I'm gonna dig through and we're gonna search. But when I get to either, I might go to another store. If not, back to the house. I'll show you guys. But that was great finds. All right, guys. So we are back from going down to Five Below, which you guys saw in the footage, which ended up actually being pretty crazy because when you go to Five Below, you're expecting about what you expect from Five Below, which I've been surprised in the past, but usually it's very similar stuff. I'm usually going in and I see very like those Boruto, like it's a Shikadai, Inojin, and Chocho, stuff like that, or like very weird ad icons, things basically like that. And sometimes you find some random heat in there, like they'll throw in some My Hero figures, which My Hero tends to get a lot over there, which I actually finished the first season recently. So if I end up getting more Funko Pops for that, that's why I finished it. I also finished Legend of Korra, like we talked about the day that I opened up the YouTubes, which was really cool. I do love them with YouTubes. And I don't know if people care too much about YouTubes. I'll try maybe pick them up, but it won't be the like highlight of our channel. It's obviously going to be Funko Pop still and other fun random things I can kind of incorporate in because I have some really big stuff coming. But besides that, yeah, so Five Below is stacked. I know in the footage it wasn't the greatest way to showcase because of the factor that when I was trying to film, there was a little kid that kept trying to get in the way. And at the same time, I had to try to be fast enough because there was some really cool stuff, which you guys are going to see in a second. And one of the figures I put down for a second, and then he came down the aisle, and he was a very pesky little kid. And he saw the figure that I was trying to already get, and like he was trying to tell his brother that, oh, there's a Funko Pop that you're looking for. So I had to get my sister to pick it. It was a whole complicated mess there. So that's why the footage looks a little kind of odd because again, this little kid was trying to take the figure, which we're not even going to show that first. We're going to show the other ones I picked up, which you did see in the footage. And that was going to be, first off, we're going to go with Naruto with Rasengan. I don't know why this one is at Five Below or was at Five Below because unless they did a restock, they might have done a restock, honestly. Yeah, no, 2021, so it doesn't look like it. I don't know when my box got torn either. It might have been already torn when I bought it and I didn't see that because it probably was like how that is because it's torn, but I probably just didn't notice it, so that sucks. But either way, Naruto with Rasengan, really cool. This isn't the Rasen Shuriken one, because that's a Funko Shop exclusive. This is just the common one, where he's just holding a Rasengan, which will look good with the rest of them, because I needed more Narutos. And of course, getting this one will definitely do the job, because I wanted to get Naruto with the Rasengan, and I think that looks really cool. Again, I love the Rasengan anyways, and I think it was a really cool power, and especially because I'm glad it's him, like, after the fact that he knows what he's doing. It's not like when he didn't know what he was doing. Now the next figure, which is another really cool, and you guys might have seen in the footage, and that is going to be Minato right here. I got the other Minato. So now I have, the only thing I'm missing is the Minato Chase. Because this is basically Minato when he's using Flying Raijin. Compared to the other one I have, which is a AAA anime, I believe, where he's just holding the Rasengan. It's him holding the Rasengan. He just holds it in his hand. Versus this is him in the pose where he just used Flying Raijin, which is really cool. It's another piece that I've kind of been on the hunt for. Not exactly, but I just was waiting till it went for, decent value. Because for the most part, every time I would see these figures, they went for like, people wanted like $20 and stuff like that, and I just thought that was ridiculous. Never also thought I was going to find it at Five Below either, though, so that was already a surprise. And I don't know why they had them, probably because they had a ton. Let's see what this one says. 2022. This one's 2022 restock, it looks like, or remake, I guess, which is still pretty old because that was 2023, 2024 area now, so I don't know. So either way, really cool figure. Again, Minato, one of my favorite Hokages, one of my favorite characters. I would definitely love if we got a Minato past generation or whatever they called that. That'd be really fun. Because there's so much you can still like see and learn about him. And I wish that he wouldn't have gotten just taken out. But I'm glad that they at least brought him back in the 4th Great Ninja War. So he still got kind of a, idea of seeing him, which is again. So those were the two Naruto pops I ended up picking up, which both of them very surprising that they were there, really cool, very shocked that they were there. That was kind of a surprise, but they were really awesome. Now the pop that's kind of the importance of why that kid was trying to take it from me, and I don't know, I had to make sure I got it first, is obviously had to be Roronoa Zoro right there, and finding this at Five Below was crazy. Not that I don't know how much this one goes for in value-wise, but I really love Zoro, which this pop is going to have a very importance to some video next week, which if you guys want to take some guesses, because it's actually going to be really cool. Something to do with Zoro. It's massive. It's bigger than Zoro, but what we're doing is going to involve Zoro, so it's really cool. So I'm glad I got this piece. And finding it at Five Below was kind of crazy, because I have a video coming up next week when I can't talk about fully. And I told myself I didn't have a Zoro, then the video wouldn't really, it'd be different a style video. And then I went to Five Below, and again, I found it there, which kind of threw me off because I've never thought I was going to find a Zoro at Below. Especially because I thought he went for I don't know how much he goes for. I thought it was a decent price. Not a crazy price, but like an average price. And turns out I was wrong because, I mean, I guess I found it at Five Below. And it was the only one, and that's why, and it's a perfect box too, like perfect box pretty much all the way around. And that's why I mentioned that the kid he saw I had it there, because I found it, because we were digging, and it was in the very back. One figure, by the way, no other Zoros, just this one Zoro, which kind of threw me off. It was sitting there. The kids walked up, because I pulled it out and I placed it there. You might have seen it in the footage. I don't know if you guys saw the Zoro or not, but it was sitting there, and then the kid tried to, he walked by and he saw that it was, I don't know if it was that one, but I was sitting there and he looked at it. Proceeded to go tell his brother that he wanted to that he saw a figure, so I had to make sure I grabbed it and hold it, which is very hard if you guys, I know you guys don't film or make videos, but something that's very difficult is when you're Funko Pop hunting, sometimes you don't have enough people with you, or you don't have enough hands to hold, Funko Pops and film, so it's very a hard task. Sometimes you have to try to think of creative ways to hold the figure so people know it's yours, and because a lot of times people will not care, and they'll just try to take the figure before you, which is not often that's happened, but it's happened a couple times where I've seen people that were searching through the shelf, and then you find something, and then all of a sudden you put it down and they've grabbed it or whatever. And I've seen it also with Top Pops. I remember when he was trying to go with the Argyle with the van, he was waiting for he saw it there and was trying to get to it, but then by the time he couldn't get to it because some girl grabbed it and ended up buying it, or she bought two of them or something. That was only two left. It was something like that. It was a Top Pops video a long time ago, and I feel like if you are the one that picked it out, you should have some respect for the fellow collector and just it's a kid, so I'm not going to hold him against it because, he probably doesn't know any better. But nonetheless, still, I had to make sure I grabbed it, which I'm glad I got for the channel. So, other than that, that was everything I picked up at Five Below, which was, again, really crazy. I wasn't expecting to find Naruto or Rasengan or the Minato, and then finding Zoro was just a massive bonus. But, thank you guys so much for watching these videos. I do hope you guys are enjoying all the content I'm making on the channel. I have some really fun videos coming next week, plus this week ahead, and it's going to be crazy. A lot of fun stuff to make. And yeah, other than that, though, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome, and I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.